Hello and welcome to Billy Ho Sports. This is the last fall event. Save the Hero Challenge. It's Hero Challenge is like 16 golfers, no cut. So this is the last fall event, full field, two courses. Let's make it a good one. I am rocking the Wu-Tang Clan today because my guy Dylan Wu was coming through for me, but he's looking a little Wu-Tang today. Think he was 2 over last time I checked. Kind of submarined a lot of my lineups. That's the way it goes. Anyway, Sea Island Mafia time, boy. Don's heading to St. Simon's Island, Georgia for the RSM Classic. 2-course opening, 36 holes. The easier Plantation course is made a little bit tougher with a renovation a few years back. The more difficult Seaside, which is more linksy and undulations and kind of a little bit harder, 7,000. You can tell it's probably a little bit harder because Seaside is par 70 and Plantation is 72, and they are the same distances, right at barely 7,000 yards. So this will be a week with the 2 golf courses to strategize your stacking, especially in showdown and also weather. And we'll discuss that in a second. So if you watch a lot of these podcasts, I don't normally do this, but I'll recommend the Tour Junkies for this week. They're familiar with the event. They have local ties. They're Georgia boys. They're just all down in there, and they know a lot of people, know those courses quite well. So listen to what they got to say. They'll probably have some good advice for you. In addition to the PGA and the NFL DFS content, I have an immense passion for horse racing. I have tons of videos dedicated to helping you smash that tote board. I am local to Churchill Downs, Louisville, Kentucky. And I mean local, I mean like 15 minutes away. Been to Churchill Downs thousands of times. I actually went last Thursday, had a great day. So my Kentucky Derby content is top notch. So give it a look. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Sub to the channel. If you have not done so, hit that like, leave a comment. Let's go. Okay, like I said, we're going to start with weather, and we're heading to Sea Island. I'm just going to flash. I think I pulled this up and copied it yesterday. But just give us an idea on what it looks like, and it looks like what I thought. Heavy rain forecasted for Wednesday and Thursday. That may move, further in the week or not. Wind. A little bit of wind in there to make things interesting. Keep track on its movement. So, Plantation Course, Sea Island Resort. It's a coastal classical par 72, 7,060 yards. 10 holes with water hazards. I got a flyover actually going over there, and it reminds me a little bit of I guess the Twin Cities, TPC in Minnesota, Land of Lakes kind of feel to it, where there's just a lot of little ponds and lakes and through there as far as the water goes. And the fairways are platinum paspalum. So keep an eye on that. The rough is Bermuda, 1.5 inches, not that big a deal. Green, 6,100 square feet of Tiff Eagle Bermuda grass. They do run average to slow just because it is coastal, like we always need to avoid blowing your ball on the greens and whatnot. So some interesting holes, as you can see from the flyover. You get an idea on how it is. But that's a course you need to attack and get after and get some good scores, because obviously you have the extra par 5s, and that is the main reason why people load up on those in Showdown, because it's an easier course, A, and B, it's got extra par 5s. So your chances for birdie bonuses and eagles go up immensely. So just keep that one in mind. And the next course is the Seaside, and that is coastal resort, but it is a linksy feel to it. Par 70, 7,005 yards, 13 holes with water, Bermuda grass fairways, and rough is 2-inch. Greens are a little more generous over here, 7,200 square feet of Tiff Eagle Bermuda grass, stimp meter 12.5. Wind should play more of a factor on this course, being as it's the Seaside, hence the name. So as far as the skill sets goes, you want to just attack as much as possible and make birdies. It's a birdie fest, ball striking. Very, very high emphasis on strokes gained off the tee. I'll cover that a little bit more in a second when we go look at players. Seaside is the sixth most important ranked in terms of accuracy. So players will be dialing it back off the tee. So that does help increase the accuracy. The fairways are fairly generous too. They're not exactly, I mean, it's 42 yards wide average, I think. The greens are since they're so generous, they're basically quadrants. So you got to hit the correct quadrant on the green to max out birdies. You want to obviously most of the time keep the ball below the hole, but you don't want to leave yourself those big breakers. And then that brings three putting into play. So three putting avoidance will be paramount. Of course, obviously all the DK scoring stuff, birdie or better gained, locked in for this birdie fest. So I suppose we'll go up and pull up Rick Run Good's site and take a look at some players. Okay, this is the course key stats for the Seaside Resort. We don't really have shot tracking information for Plantation. If you're used to playing PGA DFS with these two course events, there's always that easy course that they don't pay any attention to. So, but we kind of know how to play that one. This one, like I said, sixth rank, accuracy is important. Tee to green is just a hair shy. You can see the 45 rank, 39 rank in putting. So really, obviously it's he who putts wins, but off the tee itself is 49th. So, distance is not key at all on this course. Like I said, you want to be in the fairway. Around the greens, not even that strong because of the greens are so generous. So strokes gained approach are always important. But we're looking at like the specific stuff here. And I believe 50 to 125 is see, that's how wedgy this contest can be, 11th ranked. But this is the course fit players, and we do have the field loaded. And obviously, Billy Ho contest will be out as soon as pricing is released tomorrow. So get a spot. We need to start getting these things filled. At least the last tournament of the year, we ought to at least get as close as possible to filling. And I'll try to help as much as possible by sending extra invites. So JT Poston, Brian Harmon is a Mafia guy. Mafioso. Russell Henley's a Georgia Bulldog, very familiar. Of course, we got Aberg here, and he's going to be the highest priced golfer. I put him at 11.5, 11.2 in that range. I'm not really sure what they'll do with the pricing. Coley Cole. Coley Cole defies all logic when it comes to what I'm thinking here. So we go down here, and I got this sorted by tee to green. I thought that'd be the best. Obviously, Aberg is the best golfer in this field. He is going to be massive chalk. So obviously, also I believe there's only like two top 50 golfers in here. I'm not really sure. This is a RSM Classic, so I wanted to double check. I thought, is Aberg playing here? But this is a great place for him to just scoop that first PGA victory and roll on out to the Tournament of Champions next year and get his groove on. So I'll be pretty high on Aberg. Jaeger bombs. I mean, all these guys. Svensson is a ball striker. Gimmer. I'm not sure what's up with Siwoo. You would think he's a Pete Dye kind of guy. This is not a Pete Dye course, but it's ish Seaside kind of thing, but maybe he's just partying up since he doesn't have to do military service anymore. Anyway, on down, like I said, Coley Cole, what I was thinking here was accuracy off the tee, which he's so great tee to green anyway. And he makes up for it with his approach game and his ability to scramble and make putts. He's a great putter. So all that, I guess, does equal out because he still hits 70% greens. So accuracy and I mean, greens and regulation is not going to be all that important here because, like I said, they are generous. But the 50% accuracy, and since the fairways are generous, maybe, it does help him out a little bit better. Cam Young, Davis Thompson, a lot of guys in here, Billy Ho. So hopefully we can get after this next week when pricing comes out. And looking forward to you guys in the Discord. If you would like an invite to the Discord channel, just leave a comment in the below there, and I'll send you an invite. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it there because we really, I think that's all we really need to know. I haven't really thought about players, but you just obviously the same similar players that you saw at Bermuda are going to be the similar players you probably want to play here. So just keep that in mind. Your JT Posters, your guys that just like to get their wedge on and hit accurate drives and hopefully get hot with a putter. So that'll do it. Appreciate you watching. Till next time, see you soon.